Well, at the courthouse for us today is our reporter James André. He joins me now. James, there's already been an investigation into this crash. So why are we getting a trial now?
Well, indeed, we are getting a trial now because in 2020 the case was dismissed by the Paris court, who decided there was not enough evidence in order to consist of indeed in involuntary manslaughter. But indeed, under the pressure of the plaintiffs, indeed the court has reviewed its position and decided to hold this trial today. Of course, it's been a long time since the actual crash that took place on the 1st of June 2009, but it's important to note that the wreck of the plane was only found in 2011 and the black boxes were retrieved. Then there was a lengthy investigation into the reasons of the crash. Indeed, pitot probes, which are used to measure airspeed around the plane in real time, seem to have froze during the crossing of a large storm in an area known as the doldrums over the Atlantic Ocean. And indeed, this is in part one of the reasons why this plane indeed crashed. And now, well, yes, both Air France and Airbus are facing charges of involuntary manslaughter. They risk up to €225,000 of penalty here, but of course this would potentially trigger another court case in which there would be compensation for the victims, and that of course would run into the millions, very probably.
James, just walk us through, though, what it is that we should expect during the trial over the next few weeks.
Now, the trial is due to last 9 weeks. It's being held here, and it's one of these trials where there is the maximum effort, I'd say, to accommodate the very large amount of plaintiffs. So we have video retransmission here, maximum security as well. What we are expecting is a battle of experts to understand exactly what the responsibilities of both Airbus, that builds the plane, it was an A330, indeed had problems with its airspeed meters, which caused partly the accident, which was a known problem. So that other airlines had changed these pitot probes prior to that crash by Air France. Air France is also being accused of involuntary manslaughter because it appears that the captain of the plane was not trained to face this kind of situation, that indeed problems with these probes had been reported and that Air France had chosen not to replace them. And indeed, the big question for all the people in this courthouse is to know if yes or no, both the company and the builder of the plane are responsible for the death of their loved ones. And this is the questions that are going to be answered here in this courthouse over the next 9 weeks.
James André at the courthouse, thanks very much indeed.